Well, you did it, everybody. You got the playlist over 28,000 views. Now we're on our way to 29,000. Keep doing it. Keep sharing it. Do what you must do. This is our 100th. This will be our 100th video in this playlist. We are on episode 143, and this will be the 100th video, which is, I think, fascinating. Good evening, Nikki. How are you doing tonight? It is a pleasure to see you here. Let's talk about episode 143, Magic Battle. There's the girls at DG360. It doesn't look like much in the live. We only have 7 viewers, but we got the girls here, and that's what counts. The girls are showing the power. They're here. They're representing. And that playlist, over 28,000 views. My goodness, you guys on YouTube are killing it. Thank you so much. Try and get over here live. Give us some company. We like to discuss our Viva the Dirt League watch parties. Now let's check this out. Boom. Episode 143, Magic Battle time. I love magic battles. My favorite moments in Dungeons and Dragons are wizard battles. Mages and wizards, any magic battle void of any sword or anything having to do with steel. Wow, crazy. What crazy battles when we're talking magic. Crazy. Listen, don't get me wrong. There's a time and place for a barbarian, a monk, warrior. I get it. But when you get down to a magic battle, forget about it.
My family are friends with the Thorley family, yes.
What's up, Diva? The girls are in effect.
The Thorleys are a real family.
Wow.
As we all knew, because you're part of that family.
Of course. So congratulations, they're in order. The custodians have been
There's magic in this room tonight.
Very good. Yes. Turns out they actually have one of their smuggled prisoners on premise.
She was a mass
Girls are
murderer.
enhancing with me
Goodness,
today.
that's lucky. That's lucky, isn't it, Greg?
We trust these people completely. Like,
Look,
Enough. May I announce our other guests? God damn it. Well, Stephen Thorley the first,
Diva.
Stephen Thorley the second, and their son, Baradoon.
what are you going to do about that?
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Grandfather, father, and son unit come in. very much the same in appearance. Baradoon, the grandkid is D-O-O-N. And they come in and take their seats at the table. Stephen Thorley the first coming and sitting.
I'm just going to stand back and watch.
yeah, I think so. I think
I really wish that I had done this in the drawing room earlier. Oh well.
I guess you have to be honest now, right?
Not necessarily. I can do it later.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Well, I mean, they're going to know.
They're gonna be like,
You're Stephen Thorley.
And that alarm is still going off in the background. I completely forgot about the alarm. The alarm's still going off. The name of this episode is Magic Battle, episode 143.
The third, and we've got Stephen Thorley 1 and 2 in here.
yeah. So everyone's
gotta
going to
come
expect
out.
you guys. So I think you need to.
Haven't had official
Maddie?
introductions yet.
No, we haven't.
No.
So they don't,
As the three of them
No,
enter.
whoa, he was just introduced as Stephen Thorley the third.
Before they came in.
before they
Before they came in.
Yeah, but
Let's see
anyone
how
else
this
in the
plays out.
room is
Rob's
going to be
still
like,
talking.
oh my
See how it plays
god.
out.
What happened? I went into a fugue state.
Well, there's apparently a guy here, Stephen Thorley the first, the second, and the third.
3 people, not just one. Collectively, all those. Yeah, I just turned up. Stephen Thorley the third.
Yeah. No, there's an actual.
I'm here. Stephen Thorley the third.
He's going to have to confront Stephen Thorley III. This is, in fact, amazing. And Baradoon. The music, man, I'm vibing with this. I just want to go somewhere like really just feels rich. I want to walk in a really rich like area and sit down and have an exquisite meal, just a cuisine laid out before. I'm so ravenous right now. I'm like on this diet I haven't eaten in forever. And I want that music in the background, that like light jazz kind of stuff going on here. I want that. I want it right now. I used to, when I was younger, I listened to this channel on the internet. It was called Martini in the Morning. And I think it was the only internet channel. And it was like all Sinatra and old jazz. And like I would just jam out to it, dude. I would just jam out to it. I'm just, just like hear the jazz, hear some like Sinatra, some old Perry Como, just like listening to like old classics. And they had like 2 dudes that would DJ it, and they were older people, and I thought it was the best. Skip. Nikki says skip. Okay, fine. Nobody's here for me. I find this fascinating. I feel like somebody's here to listen to me. I mean, otherwise, why would you be here? Like, why would you be here? I'm literally giving commentary and enhancing this in a way that nobody else does. Talking about things, going on tangents. Somebody's got to be here for me talking about this. Otherwise, why are you here? Wouldn't you just go and watch it on Viva the Dirt League? I feel so worthless sometimes with all of you. Jesus.
No, there's another guy.
Nikki.
I think some hijinks are gonna come out of this.
So you're doubling
Don't
down?
say that. Maddie, hold on. I'm salad vibing you. Did you just spoiler alert me? Oh.
Warning. Incoming salad vibes.
Maddie, did you just I'm 100 episodes away from the Yaris Goldhorn fight. What did you just do to me? Did you? Oh, you mean, okay. I thought you meant in the future. I thought you meant like jumping to episode. Okay. Whoa, God. You mean, okay. Whew. Oh my God. I'm like, Maddie, how could we go this far? And then you are the et tu, Brute? Et tu? Okay. No, you mean going backwards. Okay. I got it. Oh my God. You scared me. I was like, did I just get spoiled by Maddie of all people? Diva's here for me. Diva. Bless you, Diva. Thank you, Diva.
What? Is that your option?
It's the girls tonight
Stephen
in
Thorley
the
the third.
house.
Stephen Thorley the third.
Let's see how it plays out, I suppose.
Yeah, it's
Come on
gonna
in.
go great.
You need to.
The 3 of them enter, and Stephen Thorley.
Oh, snap! Hover. It's a new song. It'll be on my album. Thank you, Vincent, for subbing Maddie.
Thorley the first takes his seat at the table.
Thank you, Vincent.
Stephen Thorley the second takes his seat at the table, eyeballing across to the person he just heard introduced ahead of them as Stephen Thorley the third.
All right, good luck.
I'm
I'm gonna look confused at them as well.
Shovels his chair in, and then
No,
the younger child is like, the younger child is
sorry.
very like,
Nikki's saying, listen, I can leave if you want me to. I don't want you to leave. You're the one who told me that you wanted to skip me. You literally said skip me, Nikki. You were gonna skip me. We have something similar on this channel. It's this button. It's next. Okay, and like when people don't want to watch something, they push next on this channel, and you nexted me, and I'm just trying to cope with it. Damn it, Nikki. What's up, Supermod Daft?
like teens comes and takes
sorry.
his seat.
No,
Polonia,
don't go to Nikki. Don't do this to me.
Thought you said that the Thorleys were coming.
Bold gambit.
Yeah,
Bold.
Yeah, Stephen Thorley the first.
Oh.
Stephen Thorley the second, his son. Unfortunately, Mrs. Thorley could not make it.
Let's light a couple cigars.
That is the boldest gambit.
I don't understand.
happening here?
You don't
Nikki
seem to. You don't seem to recognize one another.
Is Nikki dominating right now?
And the people there.
Oh man.
These guys are the real Thor.
I love Fishless.
Nikki's feisty
Sorry,
today.
I just wanted to make a quick. Sorry.
Have you guys seen my demon, son?
I love Fishless. Do you?
I like Fishless too.
Yes, you one of the Thorleys. You like Fishless? Do you like it? I like it. I was thinking about that.
A quick prayer.
I was thinking about how much I like it.
I'm Stephen Thorley the third. Stop! Who are these imposters?
My name's Bodger, and I like Fishless. So, where are you?
I feel like there's just as much pandemonium in the chat right now as there is pandemonium happening in an Ezra. I love it.
Amor Vagathus. That's the thing.
Don't promise me with the good time, Nikki.
Emil just goes to shower, and then there's just a moment of silence. And then Polonia says, could somebody explain what's happening, please? And Stephen Thorley the first says, think of a voice for him. It's sort of like Baradoon. He says, He says, I'm not sure what's happening, stands up on the table. But I do not recognize this man, but he seems to be taking our name.
There has been a grave misunderstanding here, and I'm going to explain everything
at the end of this sentence that we need to get to the bottom of all of this very quickly.
Yeah.
And I think if I just keep talking long enough,
Yes.
I'll eventually come up with a plan.
In theory.
As I keep talking.
It's like 1,000 monkeys at a typewriter.
Exactly,
Eventually
something
it'll work.
will come out if I keep
going.
talking.
Melania, could I have a word, please? Yes, certainly. Stands up from the table, leaves with Stephen Thorley the first. And Stephen Thorley the second says, sorry, who are you then? What is going on
Kevin,
here?
I wanted to do what he just did.
Could I have an understanding? Are you related to us in somehow? Manner?
I mean, I am of the Thorley family. You are not my family. There is a big misunderstanding
Just
here.
time out for a second.
Yeah.
Hadn't we just decided that you were going to tell the truth anyway? So just quickly, what the f*** are you doing?
I'm going to tell the truth in front of the fucking...
This is great.
Eldrin family. I don't know these random Thorley pieces of shit.
I feel like we're so deep now. We're kind of the only choice is honesty now.
Okay, God's sake.
I think it's it.
Right, when they come back.
Eventually they come back in and Flint
I
says,
have a large confession. I have a large apology to make to you, Stephen Thorley.
It's affecting him in the real. Look at the veins popping in the neck as he's under duress. Adam's vein. Can we hear it for Adam's veiny neck right now? Just flexing it. There is an insurmountable duress being put onto him right now from the fantasy land into the real. You can see the physical effect.
And the second, I, of course, as you realize, am not, and Baradoon, nice name by the way.
So it was named after the High Sorcerer,
well,
the hero.
I'll have big news for you today, little boy. I have been using the moniker of Stephen Thorley III as an alias because I am actually High Sorcerer Baradoon.
And you use that name because you really respect and love that.
And I use it as an alias because I want people to respect me and the Thorley name is a respectful
and it just
name.
sounds so cool.
It doesn't adjust.
Yeah.
We definitely haven't done anything to drag the Thorley name down.
No, we haven't.
No.
I am sorry. I have been using your name to cloak my identity as Baradoon.
You are the High Sorcerer.
Yes,
Now he's done. Granted, he has done this accidentally many times and purposefully many times. Don't be fooled into thinking that this actually has never happened before in this journey. However, he's doing it in such a formal format with the richest family ever that this will definitely spread like wildfire, and everyone will then know now what is happening. So this has some interesting repercussions, I'm sure, with the story from this point forward. I'm very curious to see what is going to happen because of this decision.
I'm sorry, Polenia, this is not quite the time that I wanted to bring this out. I wanted to talk to you about this in private, but we do have some very important business to discuss around the fact that I am Baradoon and I'm in hiding.
I had heard.
Not anymore.
Because of that, Stephen Thorley, Baradoon, I would ask that you keep this quiet for now, please.
It's not happening, by the way. That will never happen. Rich people that of this stature cannot keep secrets. They just have too many social circles. That's why they have country clubs. I'm telling you, this is how it is in life. I'm telling you. I am telling you, this is how it is. Too many social circles. Rich people hang out with way too many people at country clubs, and it happens unless it involves some type of monetization or a corporate gain or capitalistic gain, and they can keep a secret, and it involves money, but it only benefits them. Then they can keep the secret.
Have my understanding there. I had heard rumours that you were not as dead as the stories would have us believe.
No.
And that you may even be in the Sylvan Islands.
Where had you heard those rumours from?
People talk all over. It is not for me to disclose.
People talk all over, and in the social circles that they frequent, people talk all over.
Strangely enough, I've been keeping it very hush-hush, so it's weird that people...
He has not, but he has not told anybody of this importance with such clout, and basically he just should have announced this to a very large newspaper, because that's what he did. Maddie says there's a lot of soft power and internal politicking. Secrets can be helpful in terms of, maybe they can use this for their benefit in the political ring.
People know.
It is not weird that people know.
It's not weird at all. It's amazing that anyone still knows the original story, to be frank.
I don't even know the original story.
I see.
And he has not been able to keep this secret for the longest time, but in front of certain people and in certain scenarios, I don't think it ever has been done in this manner. This will have an impact. This should have an impact.
As that's Pelania. As my grandson has said, he was named for you. We were big admirers of you and all the work you've done.
It's
so
happening,
it's a pleasure to finally meet you. His
calling it.
birth name is actually Stephen Thorley.
I've done this successfully
His
before.
nickname is Baradoon. I love it. Absolutely love it. If
you're a big fan of the High Sorcerer Baradoon.
Yes.
And you know what he looks like.
Well, it's not exactly like we have television here, so it's a high fantasy world.
I'm always
about stories of things and names of people.
Me, if you don't have televisions, how do you know what a television is?
It's a very good point.
God damn it.
Have you seen pictures?
Yes.
What about parades or, I'm sure you had
very, very rarely photographic.
Never seen them in real life.
Photorealistic pictures.
They didn't know that this handsome visage here is what I looked like, so,
Also, anyone who's a fan of Baradoon is immediately suspect in my eyes because he's a bit of a dick. But
I am the most respected person in the lands, Bob. Thank you very
young
much.
Baradoon says, so you're a sorcerer?
I am indeed a sorcerer. Do you want to see some magic? And I do prestidigitation.
Thank God. It's expecting
do you have a spell book?
I do have a spell book.
Can I see it?
I don't give it to him. I just hold it and go, there it is.
That's cool.
I'll show it to you later, right?
He's going to try and steal it. He's going to,
That's why I'm going to show it to him. You know the thing you do with children where you go, look,
how about we have a look later?
Place it away.
I'm sorry, the Thorley family, but do you mind if we have a bit of business talk over dinner?
No, please do. I was hoping to talk business with Pelenia, and then I heard that you were going to be joining us, and to be honest, I'm grateful for the company of someone who will understand what we have to talk about and not just some random adventurers.
What do you have to talk about?
It will come up at dinner, I'm sure.
Are we not at dinner right now?
I suppose we are. Yes, that's a very good point.
Maybe we start the conversation.
Perhaps we can talk about it right now. Let's bring the food in. So you said that Vldl is actually evil and has been behind this whole thing, has been besmirching your name all over town, and is potentially bringing about the end of the world with this, inadvertently, with this Caliphate business. But what I don't understand, though, is that you've been spouting your name all over town as my grandson, Baradoon.
Oh, sorry. I asked that question of Pelenia, not of you. What? I'm very confused.
Oh, crap, I'm Pelenia, aren't I? Sorry. It's quite hard to keep track of all of the NPCs when you're doing theatre of the mind.
Yes, I understand.
So, retract all of that. What were we saying? God, it's late in the day.
Yes, it's very hot.
Can we move to doing half days soon?
Oh, yes. Once we're in the studio, it'll be fantastic doing half days.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Anyway, more wine.
I'm going to have a grape. These look delicious.
Oh, I'm going to have some chicken. This is delicious.
I wanted to bring up that I have been in hiding since, you may not have heard this, but I'm going to rewind slightly. I was ousted as the High Sorcerer by Vldl. He tried to kill me, and thank God I managed to portal away to Honeywood. Hence why Honeywood Heroes was going to be our other name, which I pitched. I thought it was quite nice. We started our adventure in Honeywood.
Anyway.
Water under the bridge. Move on.
And I have been in hiding for the past 3 months, he stripped all my powers away from me, and I've been growing those powers back. And if he becomes High Sorcerer, it could spell doom for all of Azerim.
Baradoon.
I have lost all respect for you.
The kid's like...
No, sorry, I take that back. That's very funny.
What did he say?
Baradoom.
Oh, dear.
Yeah,
it could spell Baradoom for all of us.
Yeah.
Greg, if we don't get my spellbook back, this could spell doom for us.
Baradoom.
Oh shit.
Oh no! I am so sorry about that. I'm not that guy anymore.
No, I deserve that.
No, that is not
I
okay.
like this initiative, Greg.
No, that is not okay.
I like this initiative. Oh. I think beating up young boys is a very good idea.
Also, I'm not sure how old I'm meant to be, because Robert just kept forgetting at the table. So I'm meant to be like 17, but I'm playing I'm like I'm 6. Somewhere in that range.
If the closer you are to 17, the better I feel.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was very I'm sorry. I'm just in a bad place right now.
I just want to say, to interrupt you just for a moment, I personally am okay with moving on with Honeywood Heroes.
I'm okay with it. Like
I can get on board with that.
With that in mind,
move on with Baradoon and the Decades, but we'll decide that later.
Wait a second. Wait, what? I'm totally in Roman's camp here. Wait a second. He just pushed Honeywood Heroes, and now he's what is going on? Now we're going back to Baradoon and the Decades.
I feel like no.
Wait, what?
Continue.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know that Vldl is not all that he seems, and we should definitely not be promoting him to High Sorcerer.
Related to that is the matter that I wish to discuss with Polenia. I was meeting with Bilandra Vldl about, would have been just shy of 2 weeks ago, when he, how do the commoners say it, fobbed me off.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of decided to cancel our meetings and return back to Godorn with haste. It seems he had other business to attend to. All the reason he gave me was that he had recently discovered some information that needed to be acted upon. And then he left. And I wish to discuss with Polenia what that may have been. What that might have been, and also to discuss if there was anything that Polenia knew based on the fact that the Eldrins had recently met with Vldl as well.
Do you know, Polenia, why that may have been?
I do not. I had heard that Master Vldl had returned to Godorn, cut their time here shorter than they had expected to. But I had assumed that as acting High Sorcerer of the Weave, it must have been important information that had come to light about perhaps the Third War, or the Orcs, or whatnot. I'm afraid I have no information.
We should try and find out why that is from someone else.
Can you summarize what he just said?
Vldl went back.
Vldl went back, thank you.
Vldl went back for a seemingly very important reason.
Okay. I wonder if that was us.
Right, a quick meta chat.
2 weeks ago, we've not been here 2 weeks, have we? We've been
had a
here
10-day level
11 days.
Quick meta chat. Vldl's like
days
not necessarily in cahoots with Calithac.
Who's
that? Vldl.
No,
that's separate. In fact, yeah, right. So in fact, Vldl could end up being an ally one day. Who knows?
And maybe this thing.
Yeah, because we don't know why we don't know why he banished Calithac, and we don't know if Calithac was evil before he got banished, or
probably just banished Calithac because he wanted the job. He wanted to be on the
maybe. All right. Anyway,
I mean, I don't know if I would have Vldl as considering the fact that a member of the party was being attacked by Vldl. I mean, like really, even though it is Baradoon, but still, depending upon how powerful Calithac is, and if Calithac truly is as evil as we think that Calithac is, I don't even know. Calithac being under the ocean and brooding for many years and then forming itself inside of Bob, giving him like telepathic thoughts, and Bob being, I think, basically going to turn into a version of Calithac, or Calithac possessing Bob eventually. I mean, that's where I'm going with this. I'm just speculating right now on the future of what's going to happen with Bob. But we'll see. I don't know. Don't spoil me. That's what I'm thinking.
Meta chats.
So the dinner starts getting brought out. It's a very nice feast sort of a situation. What is it that you disclose to them? Everything? Do you leave anything out? exposition throughout the whole dinner? Just tell them who.
Everything. We tell them.
Tell everything.
I don't know. There's no reason to tell them literally everything, right?
I mean, the main points, like the main overriding,
That
you don't go into details about like, who I sleep with at the brothel and stuff. We don't go into
just literally that he's trying to kill us, and that he tried to kill me. I portaled away. Then he tried to kill us again, and sent us to the Dead Frost. And that now we're trying to stop him from becoming High Sorcerer.
Very well. You disclose that information. Make a persuasion check to see how persuasive an argument you're being. You're doing. Make it with advantage because you're telling the truth for the most part.
12 plus 9.
All right. Very persuasive arguments. You have the truth on your side, so you know how to talk about the stories that you need to get across. It seems like at the end of the thing, the question mark becomes a tick or whatever, and you have got the Eldrins on side. The Eldrins are now on your side, as are the Sindanas. You've got the approval of 2 of the 5 families of Thiliburn.
And the Foley family.
All right. Tick. Meridian, what's your perception modifier? Oh, it's not with that high.
My perception modifier.
Mm-hmm.
Where the f*** do I find that? Oh, just perception. Oh, just 1, unfortunately.
Just 1. Cool. At the end of the meal.
My perception's 10.
Your perception is 10. Still not enough.
Jesus.
Baradoon with a nat 20 has very light fingers, it seems.
Oh no!
So as you finish your meal,
He's got your spell book.
As you finish your meal, you
break his neck. Take it.
I was going to suggest like doing something like I don't know what you could have done, but hide it, like cling onto it, or
put it in a horse pocket.
He asked you if you had when you showed him it, and then you put it away, and he saw where you put it. So then I rolled sleight of hand, and I got a nat 20. So he has your spell book.
Good grapes.
They are good grapes.
Nice. Good grape juice too.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
It's mine.
What?
It's mine. This is mine. The gold's mine. The stuff's mine. The chicken's
Baradoon,
mine.
Stop. No, actually, not Baradoon. Adam. Stop being a cheeky little bitch. It's already happened. All right?
But I want all my things.
He already took it. You weren't watching, and he took it. Yeah, he got a successful sleight of hand check. And that's what happened.
I know it happened. I know it happened. I saw it happen.
No, you didn't see it happen. You realized after the fact. And then you can't retcon it.
I mean, we didn't
you
see the
metagaming
roll.
little bitch.
But I don't know that.
And you don't know it.
Who? The kid.
The kid.
It does, yeah.
Stephen Thorley III.
What stage of dinner are we at?
Technically, he has Leothil's spellbook because it's not yours anyway.
What stage of dinner are we at?
Right before dessert.
Okay. I'm doing that thing where you're kind of like you've had a bit of a big dinner and you're just standing up and you're like before dessert.
Just checking your spell book.
I am going to be. I'm like, oh, this fucking child, God. I guarantee he's going to hound me after dinner if I don't do something about this. So I wander over to him and kneel down next to him. So you want to see my spell book, do you? Radio, here we.
Isn't he gone?
Have you lost it? No, he's still.
Yeah, oh yeah, I don't have it. And I stand up and go back to my seat and look under the table.
Yeah, you can see mine if you want. And he takes out your spellbook.
Where did you get that? That's my spellbook.
No, it isn't. And he opens the front cover where you wrote "Property of Stephen Thorley III" right before coming through customs into the Thiliburn Islands.
Oh.
I wrote that. I've been going by Stephen Thorley III, so that's
so that's my legal name. And Stephen Thorley II says, "Baradoon, did you steal Baradoon's spellbook?" He says, "No, Papa. This is mine. Look."
Does he have a spellbook with 5th level spells in it?
He does have a number of spellbooks. Most of them acquired through different means. Most of them. Please.
I don't want to start an international incident, but I think your child may have just my book from me.
It does have his name in it, so I'm not sure exactly what I can do about that. So maybe you.
How can I prove that
use your
Leothil's
second
book?
spellbook? How indeed?
Does it have Leothil's name in it somewhere?
It's a property of Leothil.
It's like a old library book that has.
Maybe you can tell him to recite like what's the first spell in it then.
Do you
know the first spell in it?
Not the first spell, but I could say what are some spells in it.
Got big hair.
Thank you. I think it's on this.
Yeah.
Stephen Thorley the First, I don't want to do this. It's very embarrassing at a dinner like this. Would you be able to get Baradoon to tell me one of the 3 5th level spells? Sorry, not 5th level. 5th level spells in the book. There's only 3 in. Only 3 in. Without opening it. Without opening it. If you could tell me one of the 3 5th level spells that are in the book.
Well, I have lots of 5th level spells in here.
Diva says just murder him.
Just say one.
Take a wild guess.
Just say one.
Diva is a woman of action. Don't mess with Diva. Diva, I gotta have you in my Dungeons and Dragons party. Like, see, this is what I like. A woman of action. She's just gonna go. That's it. Now, it would cause a ruckus. Politically, it's death, but we don't care, Diva, because we're just rolling with it. As my son says, we're going with the wind. Diva is just going with the wind. That's what I love.
He happens across it. I'm going to open up the 5th level spells on D&D Beyond, and I'm going to roll randomly.
Actually, I think there's currently only 2 in there, not 3.
Let's have a look.
That alarm, though, like, I don't know why they're not mentioning the alarm in the background. Like, these past 2 episodes, that alarm is like, I don't get it. Is it like they can't do anything about the alarm? But they haven't even mentioned the alarm. Like, I'm just kind of curious. The dad ears are picking this up, and I'm thinking to myself, they have got to hear this alarm. It's like, now we're 2 episodes in with this alarm going off, and I'm like, what are they just not mentioning because they can't do anything about it, and they're just trying to get through it? That might be what they're doing.
We're going to get the spells up. And he's going to roll randomly on the spells and hope to land on one of the ones that's in there. Because there's not just 2 spells in there. There's 2 spells that you recognize in there. But if you remember, this is Leothil's spellbook. Yeah, so all of Leothil's spells are in there.
Oh, so almost every spell will be in there.
As you're learning them, you recognize certain sigils, and you're like, oh, I can read that now. Yeah. But it's Leothil's spellbook. Leothil doesn't have every spell in existence, so I do have Leothil's stats here up.
Was it?
Dust it for fingerprints. I'll have your fingerprints all over it.
Let's see how well this goes. But then I like that idea.
All right. He is going to...
We do handwriting.
Or I'll just message into his head and make the kid go insane. That's okay. And then we can steal the book off it.
Yeah.
Not the worst idea.
Of course, there's Arcane Hand in here.
Okay.
I could tell you.
I was like, wow, yeah, probably. Fuck.
Well, let's open the book.
Cloud Kill, of course.
Let's open the book and find out. Stop. No, I just said one. Let's open the book.
Flicks it open. I've got Leothil's spell here. Leothil's spellbook. Arcane Hand is in there.
Damn. Okay. Now let's pop the book aside, and I want both.
Why don't we do this, Papa? Why don't we do this, Papa? Baradoon and I will both go outside, and we will cast spells from the book, and we'll see who can cast more of the spells.
Okay.
Stephen Thorley says...
Can we also do a handwriting thing? I'm going to write my handwriting. We'll see whose looks like the writing and that says Stephen Thorley III.
All right.
How old is this child?
He's about 17, 18, give or take.
Oh, right. I was thinking like an 8-year-old.
Yeah. When he came in, I said
precocious little
teenagers.
Is that real?
Real cup. Yeah, not real.
Hello, little boy. Do you like magic?
Oh, he's not a little boy. He's 17 years old.
What?
Yeah, I'm like almost an adult.
I thought you were a little boy.
Yeah, that's my fault. Because I was wildly inconsistent with the character because I forgot how old he was meant to be, so I gave him this sort of childlike voice, but he's actually like, he's like late teen.
So it's a little weird that I'm kneeling down next to like a teenage boy and treating him like a young boy.
Man, he says CSI Thilliver Islands.
Right. It's kind of, to be honest, it was kind of weird.
Oh. Yeah. Do you want to see my spellbook?
Yes. That's my spellbook!
It says probably a Stephen Thorley III.
That's my spellbook!
I mean, so we're both going to, on a same piece of paper, write Stephen Thorley III and see which one matches the book.
Yours, he rolled a forgery check because he is proficient in forgery kit because he does this a lot. He steals people's spellbooks. But he did roll a 2, so his plus his modifier is still pretty good, but yours does look a little more like his. And he goes, well, I wrote it a long time ago, Papa. That's kind of 1 each at this point. He's got the arcane hand, but you've got the handwriting. So Pelenia says, well, I didn't have after dinner entertainment planned, so
spells
why
it is.
He walks outside to the back lawn, essentially, of this thing, and they put the spellbook down in the center of the on like a podium, looking out over the over this really immaculate lawn with a couple of fountains and trees and things. And Stephen Thorley III says, "Age before beauty."
Welcome to tonight's game. In the red corner, weighing in at 160 pounds, Baradoon, High Sorcerer, and all-round nice guy, so he tells me, a.k.a.
Mad sound effects.
And confusingly also in the red corner, because he commanded the dread with his favorite color, weighing in at only 100 pounds, Baradoon, a.k.a. Stephen Thorley III.
Mad some sound effects for everybody.
Anyway, let's get ready to rumble!
Oh, okay, here we go. Well, you all may know the spell quite well. We're all big adventurers. You might know this as well. Baradoon, Thorleys, and Eldrins. And I cast...
Does that wake everybody up?
Above the building behind us, I cast Draconic Spirit. And have
you remember that?
The dragon
you remember that, Maddie?
like,
Oh my god.
right over
a builder
and incinerate everything. I can blast the place, and then I take the book
kill
back.
everyone.
And then it lands on like the little garden in front of us, and let's go Draconic Spirit.
Awesome, I love it. Wild Surge check.
And then I explode. 19.
19. You're good. So it goes up to a 2. So that was only the first one cast today, wasn't it?
Yep.
All right, it comes to him. He's gonna have to go big. He does know Arcane Hand, so as the dragon comes soaring down, he follows it up with what used to be called Bigby's hand, Arcane Hand, and out from his hand, kind of like your Mage Hand, like a silvery glove, and you think, Mage Hand, I can do that. But it immediately starts to grow until it's about the size of because the dragon's what size? Large? Huge?
Huge, yeah.
Huge. So it gets to, I think Bigby's hand from memory is only a size large, so it gets to big enough that it can grab a hold of the dragon's tail. It goes forwards and grabs a hold and just yanks in the dragon, and then the dragon disappears, but the hand stays. So this is going to be essentially like a wizard duel situation. Bigby's hand is left.
Okay. We're looking out at like a big lawn, big garden. Is there any large? Is there any large statues?
Yeah. There's a statue of the original Eldrin, the one who raised the barrier, who was known as Edwin or Buzz.
Okay, brilliant. So I see that large statue, and I cast animate object on it.
Oh, nice.
And it steps off its pedestal, and just gets over. Does it have anything in its hand? Probably a staff, maybe.
Yeah, staff, a wizard staff.
And it just brings a wizard staff down on the hand, and smashes into it.
Oh, nice! And the hand, the fingers break backwards.
Ooh,
awesome.
Wild Surge check. Ride on the
hover bike, yeah.
Are you ready? Take a ride on my hover bike. Hover bike.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Take a ride on my hover bike.
Hover bike. The gifting didn't work this time. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you, bro.
Take a ride on
For
my
some
hover
reason,
bike.
the gifting broke. Hover bike.
Are you ready to take a ride
There's
on
a
my
lot of hover bikes up in here. There's so many hover bikes. Wow. You broke it. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Eric, for supporting the show. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It is definitely very much appreciated. It costs money, believe it or not, to put this together. I know. It is a professional show. It does cost money. Thank you so much for giving me those Bezos biddies, all those gifts. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Eric.
Nope.
Okay.
Number 3.
Was it?
It was fine.
Oh, right. I thought you said he rolled it 2.
So much activity.
So much trigger of 3. The kid then casts the 5th level telekinesis as he flicks through the pages, sees the telekinesis in the book, and then reaches out towards the statue. And then, as the statue's kind of lumbering over, it can't move much because its legs start to bring off of the floor. It's like a huge statue.
Yeah, there he is. Look at that.
Starts to just gets lifted up into the air as the kid kind of just holds him there, and then you can see that parts of it start to crumble away, and Pilenya's like, "Oh, if you could."
Yeah, I was just going to say, hopefully they're not to attach this family heirloom statue.
High magical family, they'll be able to mend it. Sure.
Yeah, true.
He crushes, and there is a. How would this? I think there's just like his telekinesis is encompassed by the sort of floating ball of gravel now in the center. The kid is now out of 5th level slots.
I cast Major Image, and no, I need to do multiple castings for that.
I wonder why Eric's gift didn't show up correctly.
Just say the word, Baradun. Say the word.
You murdered the young boy.
That's the word.
Just Bond just walks up behind him, just quickly slits his throat. Problem solved.
Can you summon the...
Nobody said comedy retraction, so that...
Comedy retraction.
That happened.
Can you summon an image of
know,
the
right,
Salaryman? Do you know
what, man?
Salaryman? Do you know? Okay. Everyone who's seen it will be cracking up at home right now.
Salaryman.
It's
hilarious.
Yep. But carry on.
Is it the one where it's like, I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That one at the computer. Yeah, you got it.
Let me show you how a master does it, little boy. Summon Draconic Spirit!
Bigby's hand, grab the dragon.
Okay, here we go. And animate object. Stop the hand.
Okay, statue. I'm gonna telekinesis grab that statue and crush it into rubble.
Hey, you guys should summon Salaryman.
What?
What?
You know, Salaryman?
Who's Salaryman?
Paul Rudd. The video on Tactique.
What has it got to do with?
What are you? We're having a wizard.
It would have been funny. It would have been funny.
Greg, we're having a wizard battle.
Okay, have fun.
Each thing kind of leads on from the next. It's the point of a wizard duel. Like each one leads on to the next thing.
Anyway,
Okay,
oh my god, I'm so sorry about him.
That's okay.
Oh my god, he's a weird garlic farmer.
Yeah.
Now he's a cleric.
I'm okay.
I know
the dancing.
Yeah. You got it. That's I just want to see that in our world.
I do a major image of Baradun, not me,
Of the kid.
of the kid, out on the lawn, just where everything's falling apart after he broke it. There's a little major image of him, and he looks all powerful and mighty, and then his pants fall down, and he trips over his pants, and he's like, "Mommy, I fell over."
Does he shit himself?
Aha, that's you.
Awesome, love it. All right, let's go with.
How is this proving who owns?
I don't know.
Something. 8. I did not.
You did still doing Wild Surge. All right, illusion things.
I light another cigarette. I'm cigarette number 2.
Man, you're a legit smoker now.
Oh, yeah, it's becoming that way. It's how I deal with this. It's how I deal.
See, I just drink.
Yeah.
He goes,
I know which is worse.
and then the ground around it starts to lift up as he casts hallucinatory terrain, and he changes the terrain of the garden to cover up this
counterspell.
Oh, nice. Oh, he's going to counterspell your counterspell. Has he got that prepared? He does. He's got it prepared. So he's going to counterspell, which in my games triggers a wild surge. Because
triggers a wild surge.
Yeah, triggers a wild surge.
Both of us or just one of us?
Just at the point that the counter spells are happening.
So you just do a wild surge.
Exactly. So he is. So you need to cast counter spell at 4th level in order.
This is why I love this. This is why you see this is like 4-dimensional chess happening right now. This is why I love any type of magic battles in Dungeons and Dragons. It's great. It's great. You can't beat it.
Let's counter his 4th level hallucinatory terrain.
Did it the wrong one then.
You can do it at 3rd, but then
Pretty
you
good
require
for
a check.
17.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
But if you want to just checkless,
that's all good.
He will also do the same, which means he's out of 4th level slots as well now. But Wild Surge triggers. All right, so you counterspell.
Was there this kid on the ground with the ground started moving all around him? He was like, he was still like, mummy, fart shitting himself.
Essentially, while all of this is happening.
It's an image, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. It's still hilarious.
He's still over there going, "Mommy, I'm the real boy."
And I'm just sitting there looking at our life is weird.
Okay.
I was like, what is
he counterspells your counter. Oh, is he going to do that though in front of his dad?
Oh man, this is intense. Listen, this is intense. This is great. Magic battles are wonderful. Magic is awesome. Magic is the best. Thank you for watching, everybody. It was magic tonight to do this, to be here for you. You were all magic. Everything about tonight, the way you made me feel, magic. experiencing this with me. Fireball. Magic. What? Magic. Everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget to push the like button. I know you're going to push the like button because magic. Spell's been casted. No counter spell needed. Wild Surge. I Wild Surged at the end, didn't I? Did I Wild Surge at the end? I felt like I did. It felt so good. I feel like I need a cigarette now.